Hey students, I'm at my grandma's house in Palomares Canyon, and she lives far enough away from the city that there's no water pipes that come out here. She has to get all of her water from underground. And since we're learning about the water cycle, aquifers, things like that, I thought what a perfect place to come to, and we can find out more about her wells. Can you tell us how many wells are on this property?
2 wells.
2 wells on the property? And how deep is the one behind you?
It's about 120 feet,
Okay. And how deep is the other one?
about 100.
This is the pump house to the well that's probably about 100 years old. We're going to go inside. I don't know when the last time anyone went inside was, but we'll see what's hopefully not inside there. And there you go. Now this is a cistern type well, so that means that there's actually a giant hole that goes down and a space for all the water to collect. You want to see? Me too. Yeah. It's kind of heavy. Ooh. There's a lot of spiders in here. And do you know when this well was dug?
Well, the house is 100 years old, so I would say about that time, or maybe after, because there's a spring that comes down, which no longer, it doesn't do that anymore. There used to be a spring that came right down through the gully here, and that's what fed the well down below.
And how about the other well?
That was in 63.
63. Cool. Now this is the other well, and this one, as you can see, it's got a filter right there that you have to change pretty regularly because the water that comes out of the ground is pretty dirty. This well pumps up to a giant storage tank that's further up the hill. Let's go take a look. This is the old water tank. As you can see, it's seen some better days, and it really doesn't hold a whole lot of water anymore. Still nice to have around. Here's the new water tank. It holds 5,000 gallons. We have to check it pretty regularly to make sure that the wells are still pumping water up in there. Let's go take a look. Now the tank has this clear plastic tube right here, so you can see actually what the level is of the tank, but sometimes it gets, gunk on it, and it's just kind of hard to see. Nothing beats going up to the top of the tank and looking inside. One thing you don't know about me, I'm a little afraid of heights. So climbing up this ladder and looking in, well, be brave, be brave. We're at the top. Nothing left to do but unscrew the lid and take a peek. What do you know? There's little baby frogs in here. And look! Tank is full as can be. Hey, frog. Whew. Well, that was exciting. I'm glad the tank's full. It was cool to see those baby frogs, but I'm ready to get down. So, 1 foot in front of the... Whew. Okay. Well, good news is I'm down. And the other good news is there's plenty of water in the tank, so it's really a win-win. Have your wells ever gone dry?
Oh, yes. The last 5 years, around October, November, they'll go dry.
This green water pipe runs all the way down to the road. So if the wells go dry, like my grandma said, they'll actually buy water, and a truck will stop up at the road and pump it in, and it goes all the way up to the water tank. Now I'm here in my grandma's creek that runs through her property, and as you can see, there's not much water in here. In fact, there's no water in here. But this creek used to run year-round. In fact, my grandpa used to swim in here during the summer, he used to go fishing, but it's bone dry right now. What happened? With all the years of so little rain, the water table has dropped. And now this creek that used to run year-round now only runs occasionally during the winter. Well, I hope you enjoyed a little field trip out to my grandma's house so we could actually see a property where someone is completely dependent on wells for all of their water needs. Olive, do you feel like you learned anything about water today?
I don't know.
Perfect.